Welcome everyone. Today we have the SBCCI team from the Black Business Initiative, and we are going to talk about the upcoming SBCCI Call for Proposal 4. My name is Claire Lynette Seremba. I am the SBCCI Project Coordinator at the Black Business Initiative. And with me today, I also have
Edgar Balinia Ada, SBCCI Project Lead at the Black Business Initiative.
Edgar. For those who may not know, what is the Supporting Black Canadian Communities Initiative, SBCCI, all about?
Yeah, so the Supporting Black Canadian Communities Initiative is a Government of Canada program that supports Black-led non-profit organizations with funding support and also organizational capacity building opportunities. So this is an initiative that was started by the federal government in 2020.
And why SBCCI? How important is it to Black communities all around Canada, and what kind of impact has it had?
Yes, so it's a program that is very important because of the systemic barriers that Black-led non-profit organizations are confronted with in terms of access to resources. So we all know that they are mostly confronted with these challenges and are not able to have access to adequate resources to implement their programs at the Black community level.
And what impact has the program had so far since 2020?
Yeah, so the program has had significant impacts in Canada here. Especially the Black Business Initiative over the years has been able to support almost 1,000 projects across the country, and we've also been able to provide funding support for an amount of about $31 million in funding to support these projects. And also provided various forms of technical support to make sure that we build the capacity of most of these Black-led non-profit organizations.
Wow, that's a really big impact. And as we're now talking about an upcoming call for proposals, who can apply for this funding and what's the eligibility criteria?
Yes, so the upcoming call for proposal for SBCCI is open to all Black-led non-profit organizations across Canada. So first of all, your leadership or 2/3 of your leadership must be Black, and you must also be in existence as of July 2025. And also work in Black community. Your projects have to be Black focused. So to be eligible for SBCCI funding, you must meet this criteria.
Could you tell us more about the types of projects that SBCCI supports?
Yes, so SBCCI supports two main streams: capacity building and capital assistance. So when I say capacity building, basically building the capacity of Black-led non-profit organizations in certain areas. For instance, if they are confronted with maybe capacity building challenges, for instance, organizations, their leadership needs trainings in certain areas. They also need to build their capacity in terms of making sure their organizations are able to implement their programs and sustain their programs very well. Then in terms of capital assistance, provide equipment and also other forms of support. Maybe organizations that need to purchase desks, need to purchase computers, and other capital assets to be able to function efficiently at the community level. Then also organizations that work within the community that need to renovate their community spaces, need to renovate their offices, and also maybe also retrofit some of their spaces. That's also some of the areas that the capital assistance programs cover.
If I'm an organization in Canada, do I need to be registered, incorporated, and as of when?
Yeah, as of July 2025, if you are registered before or on July 2025, you are eligible to apply for SBCCI funding.
And the types of projects, is there a maximum amount, minimum amount that is going to be available in the funding?
Yes, so in terms of maximum and minimum amounts, yes, if you are applying for capital assistance, your maximum amount is 100,000 Canadian dollars and your minimum amount is $10,000. Then, but for the capacity building stream, the maximum amount is $45,000 and the minimum amount is $10,000.
Wow, that's a very generous amount of funding. I'm sure the organizations would appreciate. When are you opening the next call?
Yes, so for the next call for proposal, we are opening the portal on the 18th of September 2025 until the 18th of October. So organizations that are interested to apply have a maximum of 1 month window to be able to submit the application.
Amazing. And if my organization is approved, for how long do I have till I have to complete my project?
Yes, so all projects have up to March 31st, 2025 to be completed. So every organization that has been awarded funding would have up to March 31st to complete their projects.
Where can these organizations apply? Is there a system and a process, and what do they need to prepare before they can apply?
Yes, so all the information about the application process can be found on the Black Business Initiative website. You have to go on the website, go to the SBCCI homepage, you look out for the SM Apply application portal link. Once you click there, you're able to create an account, then you start your application.
Are there certain things we need to have, a documentation that we need to prepare beforehand?
Yes, so you need to have your financial statements ready, your registration documents ready, and also have your the project ideas ready. So whatever you want to do under the project, you should have all those ready, so you're able to fill the various requirements when you're applying through the portal.
All right. And as we're going into the technical aspects, will your team be having any information sessions to help with the organization?
Yes, so one of the measures that we want to ensure that the word gets out into the Black community. So as an organization, we'll be conducting series of information sessions, both in person and virtual. So we are currently going to conduct information sessions in various cities across Canada. So watch out for Black Business Initiative information sessions. In Halifax, we'll be conducting sessions in Toronto, also Winnipeg, and Vancouver. Right, and after that we also have the virtual ones, and information sessions will also be conducted in both English and French. So we are going to have others that will be doing in English, others that will be doing French. That is because we want to make it more inclusive and make sure that every part of the Canadian society have access and have all the relevant information to be able to successfully apply for their SBCCI grant or funding.
Well, what a way to get the wheels rolling for this new upcoming call. We've spoken about this being a federal grant and having a great amount of impact. As we conclude today, how do you hope SBCCI will strengthen and sustain Black-led organizations across Canada?
Yes, so we are hoping that we'll continue to strengthen and make funding resources available to Black-led non-profit organizations across Canada, making sure they're able to implement their projects at the community level. And beyond just providing funding support, we are also envisaging that we'll continue to build their capacity in various areas. And as I always say, we don't just want our relationship with Black-led non-profit organizations to be transactional. We don't want to give funding and we go to sleep. What we want to do is I want to keep transforming these organizations. So we are hoping that by the end of this call, organizations will have had the opportunity not just to have funding to implement their projects, but also build their capacity and transform their organizations beyond the existence of SBCCI for sustainability purposes.
Amazing. Thank you, Edgar.
Thank you.